Okay, so this will be part two of the lifestyle of the Hasidic woman by Peter. If you missed part one, I'll leave a card up here that'll pop up. And I'll leave it in the description as always. If you have seen it though, let's continue.
And she's wearing a kerchief, which I can't see myself wearing, even though I feel like it's a higher level, because wearing a kerchief isn't as, you know, I don't know, wigs are just.
That's what everybody tells me, but the truth is, I, I, um, I thought wearing a wig would be really weird because I'm basically a hippie at heart.
Okay.
And to hide your hair with another set of hair, it just seemed like, I don't know, oxymoron. I don't know what the.
Yeah, that's what I was saying in the first part. Like to me, it didn't make any. Not that it didn't make sense, but it was like mental gymnastics, being like, "Oh, I'll hide my hair with somebody else's hair." So yeah, I can get what you say.
Where it is, but it
Right.
seemed weird to me, so I said, nah, no, I'm gonna just cover it, you know.
Right.
Well, I came at the end of the '60s,
You came in the-
so I wasn't really too bad.
No, but
for me,
the '60s ideology,
the spirit, yes,
the spirit, like
yes.
Grateful Dead, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
You were into the Grateful Dead.
A little bit, not so much. I was into more like pop.
Okay.
They were like, I don't know, I guess they're pop. But I don't know, I was more like the Beatles and Jimi
Okay.
Hendrix.
So I hired her to be on one of my performances that I did on a stage.
Okay.
And she was the guitarist on stage, and I fell in love with her
Sarah
because she didn't just.
Sarah
Sarah Schweitzer, right.
amazing singer.
Amazing singer.
We
She
have
was.
amazing singers, but nobody knows about them because they're in the community.
They're within
Yeah.
the community, right?
Yeah.
She was playing a guitar, but she wasn't just playing it.
Yeah, and also I guess only the women would know the more like famous women singers, right? Because the women sing for the women.
She was jumping. She was living. I was like, oh my God, she is my girl. Right?
Remember? Oh yeah, I jumped. I got the whole band to jump. Good time.
Everybody was
And
jumping.
the only thing I didn't do was play behind my back, which I also know how
Oh,
to do.
you know how to play behind your back?
You do.
Oh my gosh, that's next.
What is the biggest thing you've gotten out of this switch in your life, coming to the Hasidic community?
A very clear sense of purpose. A very clear sense that I'm here for a reason. I know and I forget about it. Sometimes everybody has problems with, feeling down and sorry for yourself, but I don't let it go beyond a certain point because I know that's not going to last, number one. I'll come out of it tomorrow, and that I'll go back on track to what I need to be doing because Hashem has me here for a very specific reason. There's a
Hashem
reason.
God. Yep.
Hashem's God. We
Yeah, and that's what I've kind of said before. Like you always have that guidance, that framework that you can just get back on track, which is great. I love that.
each of us has different fingerprints. Think about that for a second. That's
Everybody has
mind-blowing.
a
Yeah.
different fingerprint.
Nature, who's capable of something like this? They're
I've
not.
never even thought of it like that.
Nobody has the same fingerprints as me, you, or you. Nobody. Nobody. Chinese, Puerto Rican, Russian, we all have different fingerprints. If you think about that for a second, which
That
means we all
each
have
of
our
us-
reason to be here. Everybody.
Everybody. All right. This is my cute little hideout. So, this is, by the way, these are hooks. How cute are these hooks? IKEA, $6. All right. Meet my little studio. This is where I give my classes. I'm an aerobics instructor, I'm a dance teacher, and I do something called kosher Zumba, which is like dancercise. It's basically Zumba, but kosher in that the movements are a little more refined and the music is not so risque. It's a little more conservative, the music. Also, I give classes on a trampoline, which are great for the joints, but it's an unbelievable workout. So, as I'm getting older and I want to stay fit my whole life, because I pray to God all the time, just keep me fit so I can keep doing what I'm doing, which is teaching girls to dance and whatever. So I need to think about my joints. So trampoline is soft on the joints, just saying.
What's the age range? Who comes here? What age? What ages?
Anywhere from 8 years old to I have some 50 and 60-year-olds in my classes. Of course,
Wow, that's pretty cool. One thing I would suggest is, I mean, obviously, she's probably never going to see this, and it might not be as feasible, but um, is like if there's a community center and maybe they could have it closed off for just the women, or there's a female only time. And the community center has a pool. Like aqua aerobics is fantastic for that too. Really easy on the joints. You can still dance. You can still get a little workout in, stuff like that.
Classes are, age appropriate, of course.
And this, by the way, is your back garage.
Yeah, this is my garage. It's in the
Their,
back of
their
my
house
house.
is over there. The family's house is there, and the garage is here, and you set it up very nicely.
Yeah, so I feed my kids supper, and I say, bye kids, I'm going to give a class, and I fly out to the garage, and I give my class, and I come inside sweating, huffing, puffing. Okay, so where were we? Did you do your homework? What's going on next? You know, it's like, I don't have to go too far. I'm giving my classes.
Yeah, you can hop right back into mom mode. No problem. No questions asked. And you're right on them again. I love that.
So this is us.
That's great.
I feel like it's important for people to, before you make an assumption about a community, get to go into the community.
Right.
I had preconceived notions
100%,
about
yeah.
many different things in my life that once I got to know, better. It's like when you meet somebody, you don't know who they are until you get to know them, and then all of a sudden they become beautiful.
Right.
You know, you meet somebody and you don't
Sure.
think they're so pretty.
Yeah.
You get to know their personality,
Yeah.
right? It's a big teaching. In our religion, we believe that beauty comes from within.
Yeah, some of that is in Hollywood too. Like you'll see those movies of like the ugly girl who, as time goes on, she becomes more and more beautiful. Some of them are a little bit more superficial where, they doll them up and stuff like that. But then others are just like, as you spend time with them, you start to see the real them, right? It's not just that superficial layer. You get a little bit deeper, and then through that, the attraction happens, which is nice.
Yeah.
You can meet somebody, and that's why there's not such a big stress on, that's why our clothing keeps us covered.
And I guess that's also why a lot of you have said if you marry young, you guys grow together and mold into the same, like into a unit, versus having it like I'm in love with this person, and then you get together and then you realize, ooh, I actually maybe just love them for their looks or this and that, but really their person is not the greatest, right?
Because beauty does come from within.
Right. So your point is, before you judge a community, spend some time in it, talk to the people in it. Seems like common sense, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't believe
Right.
the sound bites, or
Right.
the only truth, I guess, is through your own eyes. Right.
That is true. And if you
I mean,
haven't
this is-
seen it, you can't say that you've
Right.
seen it with your own eyes.
Right. So with that said, Melka, you've been awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching this.
Thank
I think,
you.
well, I did my best to sort of bring this energy that I've felt in these neighborhoods out to the world.
I think you're doing
And
great.
Thank you.
Thank you
And
for coming in here and
I could see Peter there just about to maybe reach out for a little handshake saying like thank you, because that would mess me up. I would, especially coming from a Portuguese background, we're very like we embrace, we hug, and regardless if you're like a distant relative or a friend or this or that, you meet them for the first time, you give them the double kiss on the cheek, and then you you give them a nice hug. I think that would be my biggest issue in this community, would be like when I meet somebody, I'd instantly want to shake their hand or give them a hug. But Peter's doing a great job, but I think I just saw him he was kind of going for that handshake.
being nosy. It's
curious.
great.
I'm curious.
It's great
Always
to
want to
have
know
you.
what's around the next corner.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So you're making movies, but you don't have a link online, right?
So my performances are for women and girls only. You'll find it in stores where
You have to come to the neighborhood.
Yeah, in the
Come to
neighborhood.
Okay, okay. Come to the neighborhood.
Sure. It's okay. No one's taking video of you. It's taking video of me. It's okay.
End of the road. If you want to support this channel, I got a link below, Patreon page, DMing, behind the scenes footage. If you want to get in touch with me, go there. If you want to support the channel. And thanks for coming along. That was fun.
Amazing.
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 Just cool. Go in and listen to people. Go talk to people. The world's not as scary as everyone tells you it is.
For sure.
Okay. Until next one.
Okay.
It's the wall? Is that all right?
Check out this wall.
Oh wow, Peter even goes to Pakistan. Man, this guy's gone everywhere. I've seen some of like him in Saudi Arabia, the clip showed, and then others where it's with the Amish or the Italian community. This is pretty cool. Like this is a great idea, great way to gain like learning and just experience of different cultures and different faiths and all of that. It's fantastic. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one as well. I think there may have been one other video from Peter I wanted to check out. I'm not 100% sure. But let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. We just passed, I think, 4,300 subscribers. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. A few of you have suggested maybe at 5,000 we do live Q&A. I'm all down for that. Why not? You guys can get to know me a little bit more maybe. Yeah, again, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, thanks guys.